But it's like you sit down, you're like, now you've settled, you have a job, you have a nice house, you have all this stuff. You need a companion, because the Bible tells us, for Christian, I'm a Christian person, so the Bible tells us that we need two people to live. God did not create us to be alone. He did not. And he made it a point. When you're alone to a certain degree, you get a little uncomfortable because you're like, oh, no. This is not working for me, because you started getting bored. You want to come home, take off your shoes, and somebody give you a kiss. You want to come home, take off your shoes and put your bag down, and somebody ask you, how was your day? You don't want to be asked how was your day by your dog, which is okay, but they're not going to tell you all this stuff. But I left my country because I hate these little boys from my country. They had already broke my heart and I never want to see them. Now I'm in a new place. I'm going to start a new life. Category number 2 is those kind of people who are like, you know what? Now I'm out here searching. I can't find the boys from my country. And the ones that I found, the room has gotten smaller, because now I only have 1 or 2 of them in like years, and I don't get to see them. I just want guys from my place, and I can't seem to find them. Hence, some people travel back home to go get their own husband back there, because that's all they're familiar with. That's all they know, which also, it's up to you. If that's a thing that you're in, you can go back home and get that local guy that understands you, the one that knows who you are, and grow there. For some of us, you're like, you know what? I'm good. I need new blood. I need things that a person that I'm going to have to teach who I am, which is also in itself a problem, because you got to be patient. You got to have the heart to teach this person. So I'm going to teach one is going to be, you need to write down everything that you need. The first, you're going to write a long book. Write everything to the nails, okay? To the toes. How do you want your significant other to have? What kind of toes do you want them to have? That kind of detail. Like what kind of 5 good points. And these are how the points you're going to have. Those 5 big points are going to be the general points that you're going to work with while you're searching for your significant others. Then after that, after you found all those 5 points, and then you can now determine the detail. Here are the points. Point number 1, you're going to have, for me, it was he has to be a Christian. Not a just Christian by name. He has to be a committed Christian, an active Christian. What does active Christian mean? Meaning he has to be involved in a community, in a church community, in a local church community. You gotta tell me what church you go to, what do you do, what kind of volunteer you do in that church. Do you spend time in church, or do you spend like volunteering, like giving something at 5'11" or above? To date me to feel comfortable, for me to feel comfortable, for me to look at you like this and kiss you instead of looking down, and for you to be comfortable, because I am always going to remind you in my conversation that I'm attracted to taller guys. You have to be financially stable. When I say financially stable, here is my definition. I didn't say rich, because rich men has their own richness problem. They don't care about people but them and their money. So no, thank you. Rich men have their own problem. I want you to be financially stable, which means you have a roof over your head. You have a stable enough money to feed you and the children and the wife and take care of us. Where I can't have to pray, God, please help us to get money for food tomorrow. No. We did that. We've been there, done that. No, thank you. No. I can feed myself, and I can take care of me and myself and whatever baggage that I have to take care of. When you come to me, I am ready to go add on top of what you have. That's what the Bible says. Wives are there to amplify whatever it is you give them. I'm here to amplify the money you have. I'm here to amplify the household finances, not to be the supporter. That's not what the Bible says. So as long as you come to me with enough financial support that I can amplify, we're ready to go. If you come to me where I'm the breadwinner, which, no offense, so many women out there are breadwinner and the guys are not. That is for them. Again, we're talking about you. What do you want? You have to decide. Because if you are doing it because, oh, there's no other man, this is the only guy who came to me, so that's why I have to go, I just have to go, I need to get married, and then 2 years later, you're like, I'm tired of being the supporter, I am supposed to be the woman, but I'm the man of the house. That's the point right there. Don't pick up things that you cannot support. Don't do things that you can't do. Okay? You can't undo this. I had a degree, a college degree in itself, because I happened to leave my house and go to a college for 3 years. Most people do longer. Mine was shortcut. 3 years. And in those 3 years, I learned a lot of things. A lot. I went to college in India. If anybody has been to India as a foreigner, you know what I'm talking about. It's sink or swim. So not everybody went there and finished their school. And life is just, it teaches you that money cannot save you. Your parents can't save you. They don't care who you are. It doesn't matter if you're the president's son or the queen daughter. It does not matter. In India, everybody is one person. Okay, so you get to learn that your name, your money, your personality does nothing to that population. So you sit there and start really understanding that the world does not just revolve around you. You gotta be humble and try to work harder to get where you're going. So those 3 years of my life, actually I spent the fourth one because I was trying to do my master's over there, but I stopped. It's like they're ingrained in me. The life story that I went through, the stuff that I went through are ingrained in me. They're always going to be part of my life, okay? They're always going to be part of my story. And I don't want to get a guy who's never gone to college. No offense to anybody who has never gone to college. You're still good guys, and they can still make out life. They're still good men and good dad and whatever. But for other girls, because what I don't want is to erase the most significant history of my life and never bring it up, because every time I'm going to bring it up, every time I'm going to find somebody and we talk about college and all these things, even though you tell me right now you're okay, trust me, somewhere, somehow, it's going to eat you down. And you're going to start telling me about, oh, you know what, they started, how spouse starts for people who are married? They start like, I don't care about that. And you're like, you